Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to SELBY FARM ESTATES version 3 with the more realistic mod. So as you can see, I haven't done any more, so I'm going to set him off on the hired worker shortly and we'll go and sell that grain because we're doing well at the moment. We've got 4 headlands, well, nearly 5, and we haven't spent a penny yet, so that's all good. I hope we've all had a good weekend. I've been scouring the sites for tractors with the more realistic, and there is a Deutz, but I don't know whether I mentioned it in the last one. When you download it, it's got like 3 hitches sticking out the front, way out in front of it, so I haven't bothered with that one. Then there was a Class 800, but that doesn't seem to load, so we'll give that a miss as well. So looks, for the time being, we're stuck with the in-game stuff, which isn't a problem. Oh jeez, I must apologise if my steering wheel is a bit loud. I've upped the spring rating, so it has got a little bit of feel to it now, rather than it being like flopping about in soup. And welcome back to Nick as well. His first video went up this morning. I think he recorded it actually on his laptop from what he was saying on a new map he's building, and that also made me download the editor, and I've been in and I'm still no wiser. I've got it on my computer now, but I'm still no wiser. So I think what we'll do is, if we set this fella off now, if we jump across, oh, forgot we had that tractor. Forgot we got that one. So is there anything more up here? You learn something new every day. I think that'll probably get sold, mind. Oh, I've got a plough as well. But I've got the ploughing turned off, so what we're going to do straight away, probably would have been better, is turn that, is sell that. So yeah, this is what we got. We've got the Hurleyman, the case combine with the normal header and the corn and sunflower header, the farm tech trailer, 1 cultivator and 1 seeder. I can see us ending up at the bank shortly to get a bank loan. Where's the combine? That is a good question. Get back on the field, come on. It's coming up here now, we can see it. So we're nearly full, we're 93% full. What I thought was, well, while we're waiting for it to come round, actually, we'll have a quick look, see who's selling it for the best price. Oh, there's only the one sell point, is there? SELBY grain. So that's not a bad price. So that's where we're going to head for, and I think that's down by the BGA if I'm not mistaken. It is down there, so we've got quite a trek. What we'll do is we'll come out of here, across here, up round here, pop out by the shop, down and that way. That's the plan. God, that combine flies, isn't it? I know something. It doesn't let you turn as sharp now. Right, so we'll go and fill up. Combine's going to be waiting by the time we get back and all that for a fact. But we're going to do it real, we're not going to cheat. We will use bank loans. We will use them. Right. Shake that up. And away we go. This could be a long, slow drive down here, guys. But we're not going to cheat. That's it. I keep telling myself we're not going to cheat. We're going to pick the straw wheel loading wagon as well and take it down and sell it. Try and get some more money. And just down this one on the right here. So anybody that hasn't tried this map out, I'd definitely. Oh, God, a minute. Now we're farming, but we can't go up the hill as 42 mile an hour. Yeah, anybody that hasn't tried this map, I definitely do recommend it. It's really nice. Great map, to be honest. It is. Definitely has some character with it. I'll have a look around while we're going up this hill. It's going to take us a while. As you can see, it's definitely not a flat map. Definitely a really nice one. So, like I say, if you haven't tried it, give it a try. Lancyboi, who the map creator, is on doing a Scottish map. If you go down to my featured channels, is in there. You go and check out. He keeps doing live streams of him building the map. And I've said it before, and I'll say it many times again. I do take my hat off to everyone that does any kind of modding. The time and effort you must put in to do a map like this. Oh, excuse me. Why my voice always goes when I start recording, I don't know either. And I haven't got a coffee, so the job's jiggered. We'll soldier on. So definitely going to have to be a bit more careful now with this, because the tractors do run on a lot more, and it is a lot easier to throw them over, so got to be a bit more careful. As long as we don't get stuck in the mud up here, we'll be fine. So we're going to go right out of here. Oh, gotta wait for the car. Up here a little bit, I think, if I remember correctly, and then the next road on the left. It should just be up here, about where that car is. Oh, just before where that car is. At least the junction's there, that's all I was bothered about. And that's your shop there. I'm sure everybody's seen this already, but your shop's down there. And if you follow this down, we've got the grain sell point, and we've also got the VGA. So I'll just watch my speed down here, because it does run on a lot more now with this realistic mod. And take a lot more stopping. Anyway, 20 tonne, 54 kilos. So, we've got your silage pits there, manure sell point there. And you've got your digester over there where you put your silage in once it's fermented. I'll probably do this in cab, I'll probably do it better. Oh, I can use it as an excuse if I don't. Oh man, I can't even see where I'm going. over here somewhere. Well, we've hit the trigger, so I'm 29,000, 29,500. We haven't done too badly there, 15,000. We can live with that, because it isn't the biggest of trailers. And the combine is not full yet, so it's a bonus. We will need to invest in a bigger tractor at some point, or something that's a little bit faster, because the combine's on 81% now, so I do think he will be full by the time we get back. The tractor's getting dirty. So I have set up the server, guys. I don't know if anybody wants to go and have a look. I've got it on Drumard Farm, not the modded one I had, but the one off the Giants website. It's on continental Europe. That's the server, and it's Drumard Farm, and the password is Mr. Tink, lowercase. So if anybody wants to go and have a try on there, or go on there, do some work, please do, and I don't have to do it all myself. I am going to start doing streams off there as well, so if anybody wants to get in touch, we'll find out when I'm streaming, and they can come and join and get on the stream. I'm not going to put, well, I don't know, I haven't got Discord, or I haven't got TeamSpeak or anything like that. I'm just going to do it with the chat on screen, really, so I can comment and I can talk away over the video, and if people want to ask what field and that, we'll just use the on-screen chat is what I was thinking, unless people really want me to sort out the Discord, and then they can I'm just wary about language, that's all. That's all I'm worried about. If I do stream it, I have to watch there's no obscenities, so that's why I was thinking just use the chat on screen. So there's six slots at the moment. Just thought we'd see how it took off. We own quite a few more fields, but we have just set off with the older equipment. I think we've got 2 cases, the 8340 Ford and a Deutz, I think, at the moment. Some of the equipment you start off with normally. Trying to think what else we've got. 1 or 2 extra things. Oh, I've sold the big seeder, so we're back down to the 3 metre seeders. Just so what we earn, it's on hard difficulty as well. I do like making things difficult for myself. But if anybody be interested, just drop me a comment down below, and I'll link all the necessary things. Any mods. The only mods I've got at the moment is the terrain and the tyre dirt and the Marston pack. I think that's Bullet Bill's Marston pack. I'm only going to use mods that are actually on the Giants website. I'm not going to use any that are from some other website for the time being anyways. So I just so we know they work, if more than anything else. That's the theory anyways, that's the theory. So we've got 44,000. I think we can lend. I'm at a big zero, that. Unless we can get under. Yeah, we've got it. That's alright then. Turn the beacons off. Right, a loading wagon. How much is one of them going to set us back? I could lease. I could lease. That needs 120 horsepower, so that would have to go on the case. Or do we see how much money we can borrow? Oh, excuse me. So we can borrow 125,000. Don't really want to. Or do we lease a tractor? But then again, is that cost effective? Ah man, I don't know. Especially with it being on hard. Or do we just see how much? So that's 68,000. It doesn't hold double. But I don't know whether if we are to keep, if we do buy it, does that go in the, then again we don't need to go in the cowshed on this farm, do we? No, I think. Bear with me guys, just a second. I don't think we need to go in the cowshed on this one. No, I think everything will tip out here, won't it? So we could get away with a bigger one. I just know some of the bigger ones won't go in the sheds. Catch on the doors, but I don't think we've got that problem. Well, we haven't got that problem here. So I think we're going to sell the Hurleyman. I think. Decisions. What we're going to get for the Hurleyman. So we will get 33,000. I'm sure these are 102, aren't they? How much is the Deutz? See, that's going to struggle if we get the bigger feeder wagon. Oh man, this is complicated, this carry on. 97 and 68 is 165. So we can't even afford that and the medium. Yeah, I thought that was 102. So how much would one of them be to lease? 7,700. And every hour after that. Yikes. I don't know. We're going to sell this anyways. This is going. Just hasn't got enough horsepower for us. It won't even pull the cultivator this, so I'll take this up to the shop. What I really should be doing is combining myself because the money's going down. But hopefully we'll get a little bit more for this than the 33,000 by taking it back to the shop. Not that there's anything wrong with it, it just isn't powerful enough. We need at least a... Yeah, I'll have to have a look at our equipment. We may be able to get away with a little Ford if we put that on the trailer. Or the New Holland, should I say. Put that on the trailer, but then again the case struggles. Man, this is going to be a complicated case. Whose daft idea was it to do the realism mod? Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way here. Need to go through here. Should have gone up the top end of the farm. I know you're all saying that. I know you're all saying it. So back down here where we went with the case before. Because I think even the feeding wagon and that for the cows, I think that takes 100 horsepower, isn't it? So this kind of is obsolete. It would have fit on the fert spreader, but we'll just have to use one of the bigger ones, whatever we end up getting. And I don't know what price we're going to get for the straw, you see, so I don't really want to lease a tractor and loading wagon in case we don't. That doesn't even cover the cost. Then it's kind of pointless doing it. We may as well just cultivated it in then. That was my thought. So We definitely need a loading wagon. Just haven't sussed out. What I'll do is I'll leave that up to you guys. Do we spend all our money? Get a... Because I'm sure if we take this back we're going to get enough for a Deutz and a loading wagon, but that's going to put us right on our maximum bank loan. But we still have that grain to sell. We have them 2 fields of corn to sell. Or do I just combine that field, buy a loading wagon and just use the case into Nash for the time being and save the other 2 fields combining until we've picked that straw up. But then if we do it that way, while we're combining them we can't plant anything else. So, oh man, this is complicated. Who would be a farmer? I hope this doesn't get money knocked off for it being dirty. So yeah, the bank balance doesn't look too bad at the moment, 44,000. And that should go up quite a hefty amount when we sell this. At least another 37, 38,000. Can't remember how much extra you get. Is it 20%? So what's that? 33, another 6, so that's, yeah, I think about 40,000. Roughly. Off the top of my head. Right, let's see what it says. So I'll knock it off, jump out. How far off was I? Go on. Have we all had our guesses now what we're going to get for it? Right, here goes. We're going to get... Oh, look at that. I wasn't as daft as that. Look at that. I'm too bright for this, like. I'm too bright. Right. Combine is 58% full. Andy is over there. Right, so technically now, if we borrowed all that money, we could borrow 210,000. Oh, sorry about that. That's me thinking. So, if we 210, that loading wagon was 68. Because we definitely don't want. We're definitely not going to afford a tractor that's 200 horsepower. So 210. That's. Oh, now that's got me thinking. 442,000. Is that right? If we bought that, we're going to get that anyway, so we may as well buy it. But then again, we're not buying it yet. And so 142,000 would buy us. Oh, we could get a semi actually. Oh, sorry about that. I need to turn that off. 104, but I think that's 160 horsepower, 166, yeah, for the basic model. But you can put that up to 190, but that would be 151,000. So 151 and 68 is 219 and a half. Is that right? So what I need to do is have a rethink. But I think that'll be the cheapest big tractor we can get, won't it? 166, that's not too bad to be honest. Yeah, no. And we could afford that. 138 and 68. Yeah. That'd be 206. But it's still putting us on our limit. So, how much is a Valtra? So that's 145. So 165, 185. So that'd be 139. Right, what do we get, guys? Because we're going to have to get something a little bit bigger than we've got, just with the hills and everything. How fast do they go? 31, 31. I think this is a bit out of our reach at the moment. 165 and 68, so that's 233. But You never know about times. The time we sold this. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just talking to myself here. What tractor do you suggest we get? We're going to go a little bit more modern, definitely. And we need a little bit more horsepower. So this is 145. I'm going to keep this one, but we are going to need an extra tractor. Do we go for something like the Sammy or the Valtra and use this for karting? Or, yeah, well there's the next question as well. If we get a JCB fast track or something and use that for karting, then this is going to have to do all the seeding. So, decisions. You see what my brain never stops, you see. Ticking all the time. All it thinks about is farm sim. Right, so he's nearly full. I can't remember whether I had it set so it stop in there. I think we're going to change him to going up and down. So once he's finished, yeah, see, I'm tempted to go and get that loading wagon now, but this trailer's going to be full in no time. So what I think we'll do is we'll take over from the combine here. So put the pipe in. That's what we'll do. I'll take over and I'll let you guys decide what we do. Not sure how this is going to work on this hill. Oh, yeah, we're going around okay, that's okay then. I can cheat here, can't I? I can put this on. Oh, I can't see it though. Auto width, that will do. Right, so at least cheat there this way. Just hope that he's done a straight line with the worker. But you can see there, 8 mile an hour, it's a lot faster than you would normally do. And we're saving money by me doing it. Do it this way. I was going to do the auto turn, but we'll have to do it this way. Oh, missed some. Bad lad. Oh, should I engage that? I obviously didn't. Ah, man, I should have just left it in the worker, shouldn't I? There we go. Yep, should have just left it on the worker. He was doing a fine job till I come and messed it up. That's usually what happens. I know a combine like this wouldn't have GPS, but it's easier. It's easier for me. So nearly there. Wait for the dust to settle a bit. Disengage. Definitely does take a little bit longer for the engage that. Lower down the header. Yeah, definitely does take a little bit longer when you're using that. When you press the throttle, it doesn't just shut off straight away. It's a bit like that soft throttle, I think, on the drive control mod. So this field wasn't fertilised anything, it was just as it came. Like I say, the ploughing's turned off. So there we go again. And you can see the mirror on that one. Disengage that. I'll just do a big spin round on this side. And engage that again. Blow down the header, and away we go. So I think that's where we'll leave it today, guys. I don't know. Do you want me to carry on with this field? Are you getting sick of watching me combine? I can do it off screen if you want. Yeah, I'll wait to see what the comments are, and then I'll, like I say, I'll maybe finish it off screen, and then we can get onto the straw and decide what tractor we're buying. And no, it won't be a quad track, guys. There's no way we can afford one of those. I think it's either going to be the Valtra, the Sammy, or at a push we may be able to get the fast track as well. Just the smaller one, 195 horsepower one, 185. Look at that, I missed some of that before. It was 185 on the Valtra. In fact, we'll just have a quick look again, see what else there is in there. So yeah, I'll just stop that there a minute. Stop there, all being. So we want, see, I think the T series. Yeah, that's so that would be 238,000, and the Massey would be 240,000. So we got. You see, we could. How much is that? 181, so that would be 249. Yeah, we're talking silly money there. Money we can't afford if we get the bigger engine ones. Basic Massey is 210. See, that would be enough, but 38 onto that is, I haven't a clue. 200, can't really mind. 68 onto that would be 240. That's it, not 38. Yeah, so 240. So we get another 15 for this. That would be 225. So yeah, we can't afford them unless we sell all the field. So, anyways, guys, let me know what you think. I think it'll have to be the smaller Valtra with the bigger engine upgrade, the Sammy with the bigger engine upgrade, that will put us up to 190, the Valtra is 185, or at a push the fast track at 195. So you'll have to let me know what you think. You can decide, the choice is yours. But until the next time, guys, thank you very much for watching, and until the next time, bye for now.